I started messing around with home automation again, and I found this program called Home Assistant, and it integrates with a whole lot of stuff. Right now, I've only got a few things in the house that are enabled. I've got 5 or 6 different light switches, and I've also got configured in here some universal plug-and-play devices it knows about. This is an IR blaster. What else? Found the Roku. I've got the home theater receiver configured, and this is the Google Home, which I just got yesterday. And I've got Home wired in to where it will trigger things within Home Assistant. So I can tell it, "Hey Google, turn on dining room light."
Okay, turning the dining room overhead light on.
"Hey Google, dim dining room light to 10%.
Okay, setting the dining room overhead light brightness to 10%.
"Hey Google, turn off dining room light."
You got it. Turning the dining room overhead light off.
It can do more complex stuff. If you got macros that you want done, it can handle that too. So in this cabinet underneath my TV, I've got a home theater receiver and an infrared blaster. And I've got it to where I can say, "Hey Google, turn TV on."
Okay, turning the TV on.
And what it's going to do is power on the home theater receiver as well as the TV, and then make sure that they're both switched to the correct inputs. I need to reposition my antenna, so it's probably just going to show a bunch of crap on the screen. Or nothing at all. I can also tell it, "Hey Google, turn Roku on."
You got it.
And this will do the same thing if everything's off. It's sending actual discrete on signals, so it won't accidentally turn it off if it's on. So now you can tell that it's switched the input to HDMI 2, and you can see that the Roku is playing Plex. I can tell it, "Hey Google, turn TV off."
You got it. Turning
And
the TV off.
it'll power everything down. So there's a plug-in in this Home Assistant that lets it pretend that it's a Philips Hue automation gateway, and it uses that to route the Google Home voice commands. I'm still trying to figure out a whole lot of stuff with it. It's pretty advanced what it can do. I'm barely scratching the surface of it. But on the top of the screen here, you'll see 2 notification settings. This uses a plug-in to scan the network for the MAC address of my phone and Christina's phone, and it will say whether or not we're on the network. So this is like level 1 of presence detection. And there's a script that runs if either one of us are not home and we come home, and it realizes that it waits 2 minutes, and then it will welcome us home by
Welcome home.
sending a text-to-speech command to the Google Voice, or the Google Home, sorry. So also within this application, there's mobile web first UI. So all of this works really well on a phone, and all of these can actually control things from here. So we're in the kitchen. We'll turn the kitchen overhead light on, turn it off, and I've got another light over there in the corner. All that's controlled through here. Pretty freaking cool.